Howdy, 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 folks. I told you I would be back. I didn't tell you when, but yeah, Collins, First, Yelich, Andrew Vaughn, Caleb Durbin, Selfridge, Brandon Rich.
Yeah, it was 3 RBIs in yesterday's game. And let's not forget about the impact that he made in the game the night before, too, with that error that Lindor couldn't handle. Brewers took the lead on that. Ball up the middle, and then the ground rule don't go over. Take a look at that error right there. And that was just a good job. Another good job of the Milwaukee Brewers putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. And then this ground rule double. And then they ended up tying the game after that. And then that big 2 RBI hit with the bases loaded. And then this one against one of the best relievers in all baseball.
Yeah, dumb baseball for the Mets. Good baseball for the Brewers. Wolf is open. Good. No rain in the area. Let me see here. Brewers are good, doing good. Let me see here. All I need to see is some swing by the bottle and either sit on sunny or get up. Big on ball, home run. First pitch coming your way now. As you're watching our Pete McDivitt show, come on over.
Let's take everything we know about cancer and turn months into years.
Let's share what we learn. Share how we feel.
Let's cry about it. Be brave about it.
Use it to fuel discovery.
Comfort. Strength.
Promise. Let's remember before cancer and push to bring that feeling back.
I'll be right back.
Take hundreds of sales every week. Eat well for less at Whole Foods Market.
Wondering what makes Wisconsin Dells the perfect summer getaway? Let's find out. Let's splash. Let's play. Let's try something completely new. Especially when we do this again next year. Hey, I'm working up an appetite. Let's eat. Need a guys' weekend? Let's do guy stuff. Need a girls' weekend? Let's go, girls. Need a family getaway? Let's have some together time. Wisconsin Dells. Let's make this the best vacation ever. Go to wisdells.com and start planning your trip to the water park capital of the world today. Get an 11% rebate at Menards. Update your home's exterior with Cedar Creek vinyl siding. This easy-to-install, low-maintenance siding withstands the elements and is available in 6 speed color option. Add aluminum soffit to your roof's overhang for a clean, finished appearance and to keep your attic cool and dry. White, brown, and black aluminum soffit is in stock, ready to take home today. Get an 11% rebate on Cedar Creek siding and aluminum soffit.
Save big money at Menards.
Driving comes with risk. You may be a safe driver, but there's the risk that you're not. What's not a risk? Calling Gruber Law Offices. The call is free, and there's never a fee until we win. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Sophia A., grade 4, absent, because transportation was absent.
Khalil M., grade 6, absent, because Wi-Fi was absent.
Maria J., grade 12, absent, because child care for siblings was absent.
Jacob O., grade 12, absent, because housing was absent.
Aisha S.,
Olivia H.
Derek L.
Cole W. Preston L.
Absent.
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 Because healthcare, anti-bullying,
Mental health support was absent.
we're calling roll on the 15 million absent students.
Their reasons why are very real.
And yet the solution is a present, caring adult to help them along their path.
when communities and schools is present, 99% of our students are present and ready to learn.
You're watching FanDuel Sports Network, the home of the Brewers and Bucks.
Milwaukee Brewers Baseball on FanDuel Sports Network is presented by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Your win is waiting. After an incredible weekend of baseball, Brewers sweeping the New York Mets. They welcome in the Pittsburgh Pirates for Game 1 of a 3-game series at American Family Field. Brewers have won 9 consecutive ball games. It is their 3rd winning streak of 8 or more games on the season. They've got the best record in baseball. American Family Field, the highest ticket in town. Hi again, everybody. Welcome to the ballpark with Bill Schroeder, Sophia Minter down the field. Jeff Ledry with you. Thanks again for being with us tonight. And Rock, what can you say about this group? They continue to defy the odds day after day, and another come-from-behind victory yesterday. They didn't start out being the comeback kids, but they certainly are now.
It's amazing. 30 come-from-behind victories, and when you come from behind in the game, you got to have a couple of things go your way. First of all, you got to keep the other team off the board, and that's what the Brewers have been able to do. Starting pitching has been very good. Bullpen off the charts. The Brewers have not committed an error in 11 games, and the offense. But when the time early, the offense is like a woodpecker. They keep pecking at it for 9 innings until you give up, or they're finally got cash hit. But this has been a lot of fun to watch. He's got everybody up and down his batting order contribute. Bottom of the order has been huge. And how about Isaac Collins? He has been amazing. He was a walk-off yesterday. Brewers had a walk-off on defense the night before, a walk-off at the plate offensively. This stuff doesn't happen all that much.
No, it doesn't. Isaac Collins awarded with the Player of the Week in the National League, too, as we bring in Sophia Minter. He had never had a walk-off in his entire life. Not Little League, not high school, not the minor leagues. He waited until yesterday at home to get a walk-off home run.
Yeah, Jeff, but I think you said it pretty well yourself yesterday after the game in your call on the radio is who's writing this script and who's writing a better script for Isaac Collins right now. The season he is putting together, taking advantage of every single opportunity. He has earned his way here, starting with his first career opening day. Now he's turned it into an incredible season. He was the National League Rookie of the Month for July. That's the National League Player of the Week for August. So look at his last 20 games of 387 average, 9 extra base hits, 17 RBIs. This past week, he had a batting average of 476, the OPS over 1,500. The magic is in the air for the crew. Here's what Isaac Collins had to say after the walk-off.
Words can't really describe it. It's just, that was my first ever walk-off home run, and first home run at American Family Field, and then just the game that we had today, down 5-1, just fighting back. It's just again another Brewers win. Like that's just the type of team that we are, and we're never out of it. There's never a doubt in that dugout. And, timely hitting, great defense, DL threw extremely well, keep us in the game. And, yeah, to end it on a walk-off home run like that, it's just amazing. After Contreras' home run, off the field, get within 2, that was huge. You could tell the pressure was on for them. And that's kind of how it's been this whole year. Like, we never really feel like the pressure's on us. The pressure's always on the opponent. And it's like blood in the water. Like, we sense it, and we just, keep taking what the show's home.
Isaac Collins and the Brewers, they stay hot, they continue to apply the pressure, and they're also providing excellent defense behind their pitching staff. We'll take a look at how they appear defensively. The West Jets here in the last one.
It's military for 50 years. Miller Lite has been there. And if you've had one, you probably got a story to tell it. Legendary stories start with a light.
This is not a blue moon. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. A Valencia orange makes the blue moon a blue moon and everything a little brighter.
My name's Stacy. I'm 57, and I was adopted in 2020.
We were adopted in 2019.
And we were adopted in 2021.
We had a house. It sounds crazy, but it wasn't a home. The one thing that Jake and Emma brought is it became a home.
When I met Dakota, he had just turned 14.
You weren't there for the first this and the first that. I missed the first words. But we got a lot of other firsts.
Watching her say, "Oh my God, I cannot believe I got my license." And she's like, "I passed." And I'm like, "Girl."
See them grow. It is.
They chose to love us. They didn't have to. They chose us. Them.
You and you. Kids in the middle. What I thought was a complete life was nowhere near complete. But it is now.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org.
Milwaukee Brewers Baseball on FanDuel Sports Network is brought to you by Menards. Save big money at Menards and on your home improvement needs. By Prevagen made for your brain. And by Culver's. Baseball is better with a Butterbird. Welcome to Delicious. Fans making their way into American Family Field. Seeing the hottest team in Major League Baseball taking over the defense, all stay good hands. No errors. Last 11 ball games, win a lot of contests over the course of the season. Pitch well, especially when you defend the way that the Brewers do. They've won 9 in a row. They've won 12 of the last 13 ball games. And a lot of that because of that lockdown defense. It's the Brewers and the Pirates. They have won the 3-game series in American Family Field. First pitch.
Wait, what happened?
It's some little fender bender, but we're ready to file a claim with our agent. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Well played.
That's like simple human sense.
It's me, Wednesday Adams. My meal of misfortune is now at Wendy's. It's pure torture. It's uniquely excruciating, dips and dread. Enjoy being rich.
Today comes the fun. We know what you're about in the Eagle River.
And this thing too. In this trip. Anywhere you go in the river is fun because we're up north and down for a good time.
Play your trip at eagleriver.org.
From a bird's eye view, Wisconsin homes around the state have many similarities. Zooming in on what's below tells a different story. Contact Diggers Hotline 3 working days ahead of your project, and they'll have your yard marked for safe digging. Every time you dig, Diggers Hotline.
Welcome to the Boathouse, recognized as the ultimate boating experience. Shop our summer sales event at your local boathouse or online today.
Something special's going on right here in Milwaukee. Perfect throw to the plate on a right.
Okay, I found what I was looking for. Bum ba ba bum ba bum. Bum ba ba bum ba bum. Dum 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 dum. Thing. Yeah.
To 10 straight wins. Don Kelly and Pirates have been winning a lot since he took over there. 39 and 42 for 3 games. Brought to you by Honolulu Casino Hotel. The over Guerrero leads things off. Tommy Fan, Brian Reynolds funnel. Gonzalez, McCutcheon, and Canario in the middle of that order. Joey Barton, Jared Criollo, and Isaiah Kinder Falefa finish up that starting lineup. And now it's Jose Quintana. He and Freddie Peralta flip-flop in the rotation. Quintana coming off for win his last time against Atlanta.
His was last two. Last time out against Atlanta, as you mentioned, 6 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs. Did not walk a batter. 7 punch outs, making career start number 16 against the Pirates. He's currently 5-2 with 323 earned run average. He did make a start last year as a member of the Mets against the Buccos. Let's check out the defense. Brought to you by Glenpark Credit Union for Milwaukee. You got Collins, Lockridge, and Trillick in the outfield. Dervin Ortiz on the left side, Randy Vaughn on the right side, and Will Contreras behind home plate.
Also behind home plate, Ben May.
Then May.
Roberto Ortiz is over at first. Bill Miller, crew chief at second base, and then Jimenez is over at third. This is the same crew that had the Cubs Cardinals series down in St. Louis over the weekend. So Jose Quintana gets ready to work. Pirates load up this lineup with right-handed hitters. All the true lefties are on the bench today. The over Figueroa starting at first base. And the first one from Quintana.
Ball.
Just off the plate away. Ball 1, off we go.
Ball 1, off we go.
Figueroa just 222. Having a good year at AAA Indianapolis.
Swing at him, man.
All that command for Quintana. Don't throw very hard. He relies on the change up, a couple of different breaking pitches. And that 2-seamer is a big pitch for him. The sinker, 45% of his pitches, and the change up.
Quintana and Contreras having some communications issues. Ben May, the home plate umpire, flanking Contreras out there, so we'll get a new pitch count device out to Jose Quintana. Might be a new league record, just 2 pitches in that pitch count swap.
It's a new era of baseball, right? Technology.
And the old fail-safe was, okay, if the toms aren't working, let's go to traditional signs, especially with nobody on base.
Throw the fingers out. A lot of guys don't know what that's about. It's okay.
The new gear on William Contreras.
He's had some fancy gear on lately, hasn't
A lot of pink in the gear for the weekend against the Mets.
Ball down low.
Was that brown mustard color?
Shin guards and chest protectors go with it.
Oh, yeah, that's good. I really like that.
2 on the Figueroa.
Used to be back in the day that one that set of gear, you know, the black and orange. And then to get to the big leagues, you might have 2, maybe a yellow and a blue for the Brewers, but boy, Fancy.
New week, new gear. 2-2 Figueroa. Down in. I can imagine that one set of gear after a doubleheader in Texas get a little musty.
Yeah, you got to put it outside for a little bit. Let it air out.
The hockey locker room smell. 3-2 Figueroa. In the left. Sends Collins back. Yeah, and they'll have full front number one. So the hair off the end of the bat. Brings up Tommy Fink.
That through seamer 92 miles an hour. A little bit off the end. That's what Quintana relies on. Keep the baseball off the barrel of the bat.
Did a nice job his last time out against Atlanta, working the inner part of the plate with fastballs. The part of the plate that he needs to dominate to allow that changeup to do its thing off the outside corner. Strike one with the change.
That's the thing. I mean, if you don't throw hard, you got to establish inside even more. Keep those guys aware of inside. Got to throw for strikes.
We'll go 2 on Tommy Pham.
Yeah, that really opens up the off-speed stuff away. You mentioned the changeup.
That gentleman just made an outstanding catch. No glove. Pham takes it low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Check out this pluck out of the air. Boom. No big deal. Sit right back down. Go Nittany Lions.
That hand is parking right now. He's not about to let you know.
Don't hold your water bottle. Great effort. And his heart's got to be beating 1,000,000 miles an hour, right?
He just said to somebody there, my hand's killing me.
We'll have Andy, our cameraman, who's right over there, check on him in between innings. He's the closest guy we got. There's Andy. To center. Back Lockridge. And makes the play. 2 away. Pham hit on the button, but right at Lockridge.
Yeah, change up. Yeah, to stay back on it. Tommy Phan's been swinging the bat pretty well lately. He's got a long on-base streak. The changeup got a little bit too much in the play. It was supposed to be away. Caught the middle of the plate. And the Lockridge did it right fast.
No Blake Perkins in the lineup today, sending Lockridge out there with the lefty out of the mound. And Reynolds takes outside for ball 1. Ryan Reynolds loves hitting in this ballpark.
Yeah. Just loves hitting against the Brewers, period.
Bottom of the zone for strike 1 this year, 9 for 24 against the Brewers.
The Brewers have won 4 and lost 3 against Pittsburgh so far.
That's good. 22. Split a 2-game series in Pittsburgh, and you can look at that series in Pittsburgh as really the launching point to this great run for the Brewers, tail end of the month of May. So 2 out of 3 against the Pirates in Milwaukee in June. Quintana looking for a clean first inning.
Good pitch with intent, 2-2. That's a good idea. You have to get it for a strike, though. When you're facing a guy like Quintana, a right-handed hitter, you're not going to be looking inside too much. You're looking change up, something away. And when you come inside, it's got to be for a strike.
So Reynolds right here, almost diving over the plate. Missed away, so which fastball in, change it away. 3-2. Do it again.
The numbers down for Brian Reynolds. I mean, 241, 11 home runs. Pittsburgh's a big ballpark. The Phillies able to put up his numbers, 56 runs batted in.
Struck him out into the curveball. It's a 1-2-3 and 14 time.
Your life is pretty smart, but when it's time to eat, suddenly you feel out of sync. Refresh your routine with Factor. Chef-prepared meals delivered to the towel, ready in 2 minutes. Imagine dinner on autopilot and enjoying Tuscan tomato chicken without lifting a finger. Upgrade your plate. Optimize your nutrition. Eat smart with Factor.
The worst of the worst, and we're left here. Survival is a long shot.
Let's go.
What you want to do is save hundreds when Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
That's great, but can you ask your friend to stop digging into the green?
I can ask, but he's not going to. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 Liberty.
You might take something for your heart. You might get support for your joints. Or even use something for your digestion. So why wouldn't you take something for the most important part of you? Your brain. People all over the country take Prevagen for their brain. In fact, Prevagen has been the #1 selling brain supplement nationwide for over 10 years. The most important supplement for the most important part of you. Try Prevagen for your brain today.
Taking right on the wire cam inside American Family Field. Those score Brewers coming up. Pat Murphy's squad winners of 9 in a row. 9 sweeps of 3 or more games this year. That's incredible. Starting line brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Terang, Collins, and Contreras. Yelich, Vaughn, and Durbin. Freelick, Lockridge, and Ortiz. Got 3 lefties in the line today against the left-hander, Andrew Heaney.
Yeah, 5-9, 477, his earned run average. #1 draft choice for the Marlins back in 2012. This is his 6th organization, first year with the Pirates. 2 starts in August, both of them no decisions, but the Pirates have lost them both.
Second start against the Brewers this year. Both of those coming in Milwaukee. Brewers got it for 7 runs in 4 innings of work. He gave up 3 homers, 2 to Joey Ortiz and 1 to Caleb Durbin.
Last time he's gone more than 5 innings was way back on June 30th up against St. Louis.
Got a strike, dropped down ever so slightly on Bryce Terang. Here's a pinch hitter last night, drew a walk. So that extends his hitting streak to 7 games of plate appearance. 3 balls and a strike. Kept the streak alive, rather.
Everybody getting it done right now from Milwaukee. Up and down that lineup.
Deep center. Back. Track.
That's 2 advance for the Brewers. Home run. Isaac Collins just been able to walk off. And now Terang, lefty versus lefty. Home run number 11, a Powerball home run count. Deep drive into center field. I think he knew he got it.
Number 11 continues to add to that career high for Bryce Terang. And now it's Isaac Collins. The hero last night, National Player of the Week. And that is called for a ball. It's 2-0.
Been an amazing year for Collins. Hitting almost 300. And a really good left field.
Yeah. 100 balls.
Hard to believe it was his first home run at home yesterday. Every other one of his home runs had come on the road. And to pick that moment He was ready for it.
There's a biggie.
It's a guy who hadn't given up a run since the beginning of June.
Yeah. Hey, if you're watching that thing, give it to her. Come on in.
Foul territory, first base.
Foul territory.
Puts it away for the first out.
It's one of those games you're not going to see a lot of velocity out of these two starters. Andrew Heaney, every now and again, he might hit 91. Average fastball by 88. A lot of different breaking stuff.
Dun, 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 dun.
Pretty good defense. Tied for third best fielding percentage in the NL. Fan Canario and Reynolds in the outfield. Kind of Filippo. On the left side. I think Gonzalez, Figueroa at first base, and Joey Clark behind the plate. I think he was doing it pretty well.
First pitch strike on.
First pitch strike.
6 home runs in his last 10 games. A pair of them yesterday. On the left, one down the right field line.
But the 2 continues to catch every day. Today is game number 97 behind home plate for William Contreras, and he's getting better. It seems like he's getting stronger.
Fouled it away. See 3 different pitches. Curveball, fastball, down, changeup. Seen everything so far from Heaney. It really is remarkable, Brock, as much as he's behind the plate and in the squad, how strong he is this time of year.
He needs to play every day. Broken finger and all.
Swing of this. And here's a slider. Contreras strikes out. Christian Yelich, day off yesterday coming up. Pretty nasty slider for Heaney.
Yeah, a lot of all speed stuff. Changeups, breaking pitches, curveball, slider.
Yeah.
That was a well-placed slider down and in.
First one so far for Heaney. Yelich takes ball 1. Yelich did not play yesterday. He was the only guy on the bench that did not appear in the game. Line of 8 in that series against the Mets.
It's amazing how everybody seems to be picking everybody else up. When one guy's not hitting, the other guy's picking up.
There's the ball back up the middle. There's hit for Yelich. Extends the inning of Vaughn.
Going for left-handed hitters against the left-hander out there in the mound. That fastball getting too much of the plate. Good job by Yelich to stay on it. Now doing the center field.
Got into a hitter's count. Did exactly what he was supposed to do. Hit a ball hard. 107 off the bat, and now it's gone. 2 for 12 in the series over the weekend against New York. It's in 14 of his last 15 games.
And it's real good against lefties.
Way outside. The home run from Bryce Terang to open up their scoring at the bottom of the first inning. First leadoff homer for Brewers since the second of July.
Leadoff home
There for Vaughn. As a Brewer, that OPS over 1,000.
What the hell is up about Andrew Vaughn? Why the change for him? Not a whole lot going good for him in Chicago. It says that a lot of it has to do with just being relaxed up the plate and trusting the guys in front of you and behind you. The protection in that lineup for Vaughn. He's become much more patient. He's not chasing as much. And when you swing at strikes, it's a lot easier to hit.
Getting good hitters counts like this. See, he's got a green light on 3-0 and the open again. And took a high strike. Didn't have to be 3-1.
3-1.
4 sets the stage.
Ball 4.
We're talking about patience. Trusting your eyes, relying on the guy behind you in the lineup. You don't feel like you have to do it yourself. That was a good take by Vaughn on a 3-1 pitch.
You can only imagine playing on the south side of Chicago, especially last year when they had a historically bad season. The pressure that is on every player to try and do it themselves.
Right? Exactly right. You won't have to do that here this year.
And of course, when you go to a clubhouse and your team's in first place immediately, that changes your perspective. Right. RBIs, a bunch of rookies in the National League. Collins leapfrogging Durbin here over the last week. Both in the top 4 in the National League.
Yeah. If you're watching the people give it to, come on in. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1, 2, strike. Dun. 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 Dun.
Trying to take advantage of E2 on 2 out. 26 pitches in the inning. See the numbers there for the lefties against righties.
26 pitches so far this inning. And we're still in the first.
Look out at him.
Hit him.
Pitch for Caleb Durbin, and the bases are low.
Caleb Durbin, another.
Just
who's got club.
I mean, every pitcher has to make every pitch. They're very patient at the plate. They're just raising. With that shit, I think that's where it got him. Yeah.
The bases were loaded for three as Paul Skeens looks on. Tomorrow's starter. Strike 1 on Sal.
Strike 1 on Sal.
Third of 3 lefties in the lineup against Speedy. The other 2 have the 2 hits.
The other 2 have the 2 hits.
So good understanding of one of the strike records.
Dun, 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 dun.
Really? Gagero makes the catch, and the Brewers will leave it loaded. Bryce Terang goes out to deep center field. Home run number 11 for Terang. Brewers are up 1-0 after 1.
Brewers are up 1-0. Thanks to Bryce Terang and a solo shot.
Dakota Closets are the solution. There are so many ways to store your items, and with Dakota Closets, you can do it with style and ease. Get this closet system for $199.99 after rebate. Update your home with new cabinets from Cardell. They're ready to install and come in a variety of styles. Get these harbor cabinets for $48.99.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money in the night.
Da-da-da-da. Dun, da-dun, da-dun. Dun, da-dun, da-dun.
On a warm day, you want 2 things. A refreshing drink made with real fruit juice like Simply Spiked Lemonade, and a way to get cool. Oh, you could leave it open. Simply Spiked, made with real fruit juice.
Freight Train hits a leadoff home run. It's a 1-0 lead for Jose Quintana and the Brewers. And it was after the game yesterday that the Brewers announced just a switch there in their starting rotation. Freddie Peralta was lined up to start tonight, who they instead decided to flip Jose Quintana and Freddie Peralta, so Freddie will get the start tomorrow, followed by Brandon Woodruff on Wednesday in the series finale. And Pat Murphy said it was really of 19
God
games,
damn it.
18 days before their next off day on September 2nd. Guys, hard to believe we're talking about September already.
September baseball. Hard to believe we're already talking about it, folks.
Of how they want to map out that long stretch.
Thank you so much, Sophia. It's always a calculated thing, right?
Yeah.
We're trying to map out not just the rest of the season, but this 19 games in 18 days. The Brewers have an off day Thursday, none again until September 2nd. As Sophia said, it is a gauntlet at the end of August.
But you go through a spot like that, and a stretch in the schedule, it's like to have a 6-game lead.
Yeah.
But again, I think when you have a stretch like that, it affects the bullpen more than anybody else.
Yeah.
The starter's going to pitch every 5th or 6th day. Reddy's going to be on his 6th day. Guys in the bullpen have to be ready every day.
Here's that stretch that's coming up. You got these two, the Pirates, and then you got the divisional rivalry with the Reds. Double dip on Monday in Chicago. 5 games in 4 days there. Then the Giants and Arizona Diamondbacks before going to Toronto. And then 1 game with the Phillies before an off day. And finish up that series with Philadelphia. The fly ball center by Gonzalez. That goes Lockridge.
Whoa. Lockridge makes the catch.
Every bit of the field here tonight. And that's them really hitting out. And now Gonzalez taking Lockridge to the warning track.
A lot of loud outs. First 4 recorded by Quintana.
This one right down the middle and change.
Right down the damn main
Up a
street.
little bit, but Lockridge able to camp under it and make the catch. Just 8 mile an hour.
Just a lot.
It took him a couple of moments to turn around. I don't think he wanted to watch it. Here's McCutcheon.
Here is McCutcheon.
Yeah, he takes ball 1.
He takes ball 1. I think he's back in Pittsburgh. That's Death Valley out in center field.
It's a place to hit.
Gap to gap, yeah.
Pirates been playing better baseball of late.
Drive right there.
Averaging better than 5.5 runs in their 10 games for the month of August. And they can pitch.
Yeah, I do.
We got Keller and Paul Skeens, of course, leading the way. 7 scored runs for Skeens.
Yeah, dead last in the National League runs scored of the Pirates.
It's been a problem for Pittsburgh over the last few years. The ability to score runs for what has been a really good pitching staff.
It's got to be frustrating for the pitchers, right? And they pitch well, they play really good defense. Just can't score enough runs.
Traded away Key Ryan Hayes to the division in Cincinnati. That's hit into the corner and foul. Just foul.
Well, not allowed contact so far in this game. He kind of likes to get the ball on the ground, has not been able to do that yet. 3 fly ball outs and a strikeout.
See what McCutcheon has done there against left-handed pitching this year. 10th best in the National League, getting just a shade under 300 against lefties. He'll still swing it. Fly ball center. Lockridge again has a beat on it. 2 gone for Canario. Now a quick word from Gruber Law Offices.
Call Wisconsin's own Gruber Law, proud partner of your Milwaukee Brewers. Good luck this season. 1 call, that's all.
5 up and 5 down. The outfield has been busy for Brewers today. On the way by Canario. Just the 1 strikeout thus far. making another start in center field. No O'Neill Cruz in the lineup today. Sitting in favor of Canario. Get that right-handed bat in the lineup. I'm sure we'll see him at some point in the game today. Same with Spencer Horowitz.
There you go. That fastball in. That throw for strikes. You're not going to get a lot of swings on that normally.
Use that changeup down and away. Second strikeout. And ends the end of the second.
To everyone who appreciates a handcrafted meal, are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin? Flavor is cooked fresh, just the way you like.
The way you love. Definitely love. And I think your creamy frozen custard, we make it for you all throughout the day. All day.
All day, every day. Put in the extra work and at 10 quarters takes a little longer.
But it's how we've always done it at Culver's. Because making your know-what care shows how much we care.
From Wisconsin with love. Welcome to Visible, the ultimate wireless pack. It's one line powered with unlimited data on Verizon's 5G network for just $19 a month for 1 year, guaranteed. But you already knew all that, didn't you?
Tired of the same old song? Call Bloomberg offices and let us change the insurance company's tune.
Tyler wanted to start a rock band, so his parents got a loan from Landmark Credit Union. Several slick to prime weeks later, they came to us again, asking for a mortgage on a quiet lake house, far, far away. Landmark Credit Union. Banking made easy.
Sarah had her eye on a sporty little sports car, so she came to Landmark Credit Union and we gave her a great rate on a car loan. Her checking account came in handy too, for paying her unexpected speeding ticket. Landmark Credit Union. Banking made easy.
Milwaukee Brewers baseball on FanDuel Sports Network is presented by Northwestern Mutual. Battle up to a better way to money today. NorthwesternMutual.com. And by your Wisconsin Toyota dealers. Toyota. Let's go places. 8-9-1 coming up for the Brewers with this final second inning. 1-0. Bryce Terang solo homer. First leadoff homer at home for a Brewer. Since the 26th of May, it's Jackson Churiel, the first pitch thrown by Garrett Crochet. Lockridge takes strike one. Brent Lockridge, 0 for 3 yesterday with a walk, but he saw 32 pitches in 4 plate appearances.
Typical Brewer at that, right?
It's battled until the defense or the pitcher just couldn't hack it anymore. It's all right, you get in.
I love what Cut Murphy calls his team woodpeckers. That's right. They keep pecking at you until you give up. It's kind of true. He's got a way with words, doesn't he?
It's got something for everything, right? An analogy.
Kind of nickname for everybody. Kind of an interesting way to describe things.
A lot of people say this offense is pesky, it's gritty, opportunistic.
He is a master at dealing with young players. Get back to his college days for that.
Lockridge gone on strikes and a changeup, second strikeout for him. There's Joey Ortiz. He has seen the ball well against him. 3 homers. All 3 of his hits have left the ballpark, including a pair earlier this season. That was last season when he was with the Texas Rangers. He threw his last 3 at bats against the Eagles and resulted in homers.
A couple of breaking balls there. He was able to deposit out of the ballpark.
We're in this team be without Joey Ortiz recently? Slow roller to the mound. He's got it. Rolls in time. The big hits for Ortiz yesterday. Of course, Contreras and Collins get the headlines for hit ball in the ballpark, but 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2-run single to make it 5-3 game, and he tied in the 8th too.
Tied in the 8th, the ground ball just past first base. So everybody up and down that batting order contributing.
Turang, the solo homer, takes a curveball up and in.
That was kind of a streaky guy, right? When you go into stretches for about a week or 10 days, maybe 2 weeks, swing bat well, then he'll go into a little bit of a time when he's not. Just got to keep him out there because he plays such good defense. The defense is what keeps you in the game when you're not hitting.
He's been spectacular on the defensive end. You say ground ball to short, you feel really confident the play's getting made.
Yeah, he had Turang, right? Ground ball to short or second, put your head down and put 6-3 or 4-3. Very rarely do they make a mistake. This team in general hasn't made an error in 11 games.
One shy of a franchise record set back in 2019. Strike on the court to fill it up. 12 straight games without recording an error. Back in 2019. Takes a ring in the month of August. Shoots a foul. Trying to get Collins to the plate. Ooh, look out. They'll check the swing. Didn't go, and it's ball 4 on Bryce Turang.
Man, head high up here. Look out, Joe. Look out, Bryce. Didn't go. No, he agreed.
Isaac Collins coming up. There was a game on the West Coast yesterday. Shohei Ohtani on a check swing. Looked like he went 3/4 of the way through. They said nope. Collins pops it up behind home plate, and that'll be strike 1. Oh, little one's got sunglasses. Next move, sunglasses going right in that mouth.
I was thinking the same thing, but didn't say it.
To the left side, nice pick by Kiner Falefa. Throws out Collins. Brewers are down in the second inning.
It's your bag, sir? Okay, then what? Oh, you get go. I'm a huge fan. I thought I played for my car with the diaper out. Only took 2 minutes. Well, they got
Top of 3 we're going to.
Next
Top of 3, top of 3.
Fair enough. You use this much syrup? Well, my skincare routine requires. And a pump top? It'll make a mess. Well, I'm taking this. You took all of it.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Have a nice flight.
Michelin innovates on the road and far beyond by manufacturing prosthetic leg belts that allow for greater flexibility of movement. Michelin, motion for life.
Don't.
Sophia A, grade 4, absent, because transportation was absent.
Julio M, grade 6, absent, because Wi-Fi was absent.
Maria J, grade 12, absent, because child care for siblings was absent.
Jacob O, grade 12, absent, because housing was absent.
Aisha S,
Olivia H,
Eric L.
Cole W, Preston L,
Absent,
absent, because healthcare.
anti-bullying mental health support was absent.
We're calling roll on the 15 million absent students.
Their reasons why are very real.
And yet the solution is a present, caring adult to help them along their path.
when communities and schools is present,
99% of our students are present and ready to learn.
And the Brewers are eyeing Bob Uecker with a special golf umbrella giveaway to the first 25,000 fans of the game on Saturday, August 23rd. The umbrella features the plaid design and Ueck's signature. Get your seats at brewers.com/giveaways.
Joey Bart leads it off against Quintana.
Yeah.
Ball one. You saw the
It's ball one.
There's the play.
Man, I'll be right back.
Apparently, this one has been game used already. It was rated pretty bad on Saturday, and no one was really expecting it, right? So took it all out to the cars. And,
oh, you used it?
I did not know. I was on radio, so I was not privy to the umbrella escort like the TV folks.
Vinny,
and Brian, Renee, certainly. It's okay for Renee.
I would expect that out of Brian, but not Vinny.
Not Vinny. He was probably sprinting. Probably had some snacks in his car that he needed to get to.
Yeah, actually, Vinny's the only one of us that actually can sprint.
Here's Vinny. Feeding windows open. It's a great umbrella.
Yeah. Did he commandeer that? I mean, he commandeers all the giveaway stuff.
Here goes Bart to right. South Freelick is back, and it is going to sail out of the ballpark. Wow, that's a carry to it. And a home run by Bart ties the game one apiece.
There's been a lot of good extra velocity out of these Pirates so far tonight. One of the shortest parts of the ballpark. Not a bad pitch down the way, but Bart goes down and gets it. And just does sneak it over the wall down there and right.
He's kind of thinking to himself, man, that made a pretty good pitch. Jared Triolo trying to check his swing, and he went around. 1-1 Triolo, so 1-1 ball game. First hit allowed by Quintana. Triolo in the left center field for a base hit. So back-to-back hits opens up this third inning, and now a bobble. And Triolo's going to end at the second base, and that will stop the streak in 11 straight games without an error.
Yeah, that's on me. I mentioned it. An E7, a base hit, an E7. I mentioned that to Matt Erickson today during batting practice. We don't talk about stuff like that. I said, I'm sorry. See what happens. And that's what Jake's.
Collins charged with the error. And in scoring position, kind of Falefa. A lot of part of this order for Pittsburgh, wreaking havoc against the Brewers. Triolo now hits in 8 of his last 10 games. And kind of Falefa lays it down foul. The last error the Brewers committed was in the first inning against the Chicago Cubs. It was that Mizorowski throwing error in the right field line.
One of the reasons why they've been winning so many games, they give the opponent 27 outs, no more.
There's a strike. Didn't have to be, but they got the call. And Quintana doing a better job of establishing that inside corner.
You know that Joey Bart home run, that pitch away? I mean, when a guy hits a ball like that, a good pitch, out of the ballpark to right, you know they're looking out there. That's why that fastball inside is so important.
The dirt knocked out by Contreras. Numbers for kind of Falefa lifetime against Quintana, just 2 out of 10. Trying to pitch around that base hit and then the E7. Ground ball is short, that'll help Ortiz. Throws out kind of Falefa, no advance.
The Good to get that first down and not allow Triolo to get to third base.
Back at the top of the order for Figueroa. Fly out to the warning track and left. Quintana having to use a lot of pitches. 18 in the first, 16 in the second. He's already at a dozen in his third and only one away. Toss the second, and it triples into center field. And Triolo's going to end up at third base. That's the second error of the inning. Very characteristic sloppy defense in this frame.
Yeah, not a very good throw, but it looked like Terang kind of got his feet caught up in the runner. Just couldn't reach far enough to grab it. Now the Brewers, of course, bring the infield in.
Second count of the inning. My game, probably sky right there from yellow. Quintana.
It wasn't that bad a throw, but Terang
Big
got
one.
the runner.
4-1 count. 1-1 count. Here we go. There we go. Swing and miss. Back boom. Yeah. Underneath.
Big strikeout for Quintana.
Fastball inside. We're not looking in there with the fastball. We're looking away. Perfect pitch. Had plenty to plate.
Hasn't gone up in the zone on that inside corner very much. Perfect 2 strikes.
Yep.
One man to get it. Tommy
Down,
Phillips.
2 out, 1
third
on.
base in the third.
1 in.
Fly ball to center.
Fly ball to center.
Casabilla. Quintana. It's bam. It
Fans.
fans the damage to the 1 run.
Randall gives you wings.
Save big with these hot deals at Menards all after 11% rebate. Choose from a pink roller cover or angle brush, only 99 cents each. An oscillating pedestal or box fan, just $14.99 each. Get a 3-panel folding LED light for only $1.99. Time Simply laundry detergent, just $8.44. Hurry, these great deals won't last long. Sign up for Menards emails to get the weekly flyer, plus exclusive daily flash sales right to your inbox.
Save big money at Menards.
Wrap up August with a weekend of Brewers Giants action coming August 22nd through the 24th.
Another save for Miguel. Joey with a jump.
Don't miss your chance to collect the legendary Bob Buchner Golf Umbrella giveaway on Saturday the 23rd. Soak up summer at the ballpark while it's still here.
That's your ball game.
Grab your seats today.
1-1 ball game, bottom half of inning number 3, and we are pleased to be joined by the Brewers general manager Matt Arnold up in the booth for this bottom half of the third inning, depending on how it goes. We'll see. Let's talk yesterday a little bit. That weekend series against the Mets. Of course, 9-game winning streak. Everything is going really well. We don't have to talk about those types of things. But where were you in the 9th inning and leading up to that?
Yeah, I was in the clubhouse, and then I headed upstairs to be with the group in our suite, and just walked in the door. Was there for a couple of pitches, and then boom, off we were. I said, here for the party. So it was that was awesome. And one of the coolest moments I can recall, honestly, being here for 10 years. And not a single fan wanted to leave here. That was really special. And even looking at the dugout, like the guys didn't want to leave. It was just one of those really cool days. That was a really cool moment.
It is amazing the fan support that you guys get here each and every day here at American Family Field. It's amazing.
No doubt. Yeah, our fans are unbelievable, especially going through what they did yesterday with the flooding and everything. I hope everybody out there is doing okay. But for the fans to show up like they did, and they have for the entire time I've been here, we got the best fans in baseball.
It's a big series against the Pirates. Of course, you got an off day coming up on Thursday, and then you get right back into divisional play as Contreras hits a rocket right at kind of left for round number 1. After the off day on Thursday begins a stretch of 19 games in 18 days, and then you guys are trying to map out your pitching and what that's going to look like. So take us into the front office and into the clubhouse and what that may look like.
Yeah, I think honestly we have a long stretch. It's a long stretch of games after the off day. We want to make sure we're cautious, the rest of the way. But
here goes Nichols. Right center. It's deep. He's got his number 22. He's 2 for 2 tonight.
It's amazing how when Christian Ellis started to hit the MMA, he got a quick off.
Yeah, when he's going good, everybody's going good, and he's our leader. He's been our leader for so long, and what he's doing right now, just on and off the field, is really tremendous.
I mean, everybody's done it right. Contreras is starting to really see it back.
Tough play. Not to take attention away from Yelich, but have that funny, huh?
He just does something different every day to contribute, man. It's a lot of fun.
Let's talk about Christian Yelich. Pat Murphy talks about him all the time, and the pressure that he has on himself and in that clubhouse, it's a large weight, right? To be the leader in that team, and the expectation that is on his shoulders. But he could not be more even keeled with all of that going on.
Absolutely, yeah. You see that. You see him every single day who he is.
One play, Garrett picked up by kind of fall in the second half.
Yeah, every time that he's in lineup, he's dangerous, and off the field, the example he sets with how he works and coming back from his injury, he's just been such a leader here for so many years.
It's amazing how Will Contreras, with that broken finger, continues to play every single day. This is game number 97 for him behind home plate.
Yeah.
And he seems to be getting stronger as the season goes on.
Yeah, if anybody knows that, as anybody, it's U-Rock, and I agree with you. It's such a testament to who he is.
And there you go. That's short to score time. Here comes the throw home. RBI single for Southfield. He takes second base on the throw.
So the single, the bunch, the base hit, that's kind of the way you guys are going, right?
It's just they find different ways to win a game every single day. That's encouraging work from the guys, and everybody there. It's just a really dynamic offense.
So Isaac Collins, I mean, the real five guy. What did you see in him bring him over here? And how about the success that he's having right now?
Yeah, that's a
We're not giving you any chances.
No, really awesome. Like a credit to our scouting staff on Isaac Collins. That the guys, we have a meeting every year at the winter meetings to get together, and it's a ton of fun. We get a bunch of pizza and beers and talk players, which is a ton of fun every year. And being in that room with the guys and seeing what we could do there to unearth a guy like Isaac Collins, this was a huge credit to all the scouts involved with that whole process.
A really quick update on some injured guys, right? Jacob Mizorowski.
Really good. Yeah, Miz should be back here hopefully soon. May need an outing in the minor league. Still trying to read that one a little bit, but hopefully he gets back here very soon. Yeah, that shin injury that hopefully shouldn't be too much longer. And then Jackson, we just want to be really cautious with him. Obviously, with the hamstring, there's a propensity to potentially re-injure that if we rush him too fast. So
But he's progressing really, really well. One thing I noticed is that he jumped over over the rail last night. That was part of the rehab process, I think. Just texting Dexter. There's a place hits the rock. That's it. Free to go out third. Now they play the plate all the way through. Let's hear it again. Another 2 RBI single to the
Another 2 RBI. 4-1 Brewers.
Heck yeah. And so if you want for you just kind of cash in, and it's amazing. Bottom of the order getting it done.
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah, bottom order.
It's a really good job by that group.
Can we make some t-shirts yet? Heck yeah.
I'll leave the shirts to you guys.
What do you think?
That sounds fun, yeah. I mean, we got a new printing press upstairs, so we can make a shirt whenever we want, actually.
You know, Rock, by the way, since we're on camera, he was the one that said unvaunted.
Oh, wow.
This was sent out, by the way, from our friends over at Fanatics.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So, heck yeah, buddy.
We should.
The only creative thing I've ever done in my life.
I love that, man. Keep it going. Let's go.
I'm 1 for 1.
This is so good. Stuart Ortiz is coming to the plate. Again, the Brewers have scored 3 here in this bottom half of the third inning, and Ortiz has hit 3 home runs against Anthony Rahidi. Connor Dawson talks about 9 innings of hell from this offense. And it feels like 1 through 9, that's what everybody is giving these opponents.
Probably a little Arkansas.
Exactly 40 minutes of hell, right?
Yeah, it's a couple hours of that. Interesting. Yeah, no, that is kind of our brand a little bit. You know, it's just kind of like Murph says, just we're woodpeckers. We're going to chip away. And if it takes a backside grounder or a ball in the gap or a bunt, you know, the guys are willing to do whatever it takes to win a game.
Feels like you need some buy-in, though, from everybody, and everybody buys in that clubhouse.
Really selfless. You know, that's a big part of that. You know, when you have to get yourself up in a situation sometimes to advance a runner, you know, that's a very selfless group. And we have such a good group downstairs. It really is. It's a lot of fun to be around.
Joey Ortiz, 10 to the count on 2. And it takes low.
So this stretch of all these games in a row coming up, I mean, that really kind of puts a lot of pressure on the bullpen more than any other area, right? I mean, how you figure on getting through that? Kind of rely on your starting pitcher, right? A little bit more.
Absolutely, yeah. And the depth that we have there with the rotation, the guys have really stepped up, and then the length guys. We saw DL Hall yesterday doing a great job with it.
Ortiz, using the legs, goes from first to third. There we go again with Bryce Torrent. DL Hall was amazing.
Really, really impressive, you know, and guys like Aaron Ashby, you know, just the guys that can cover multiple innings in the back. Very unsung heroes. Obviously, getting somebody like Sheldon Miller here to hopefully help out. He's the load on the high leverage guys. Yeah, we're gonna need all hands on deck going through that stretch for sure.
We've seen Reese Hoskins and Jake Bowers taking some swings here recently. How are those guys coming along too?
Yeah, really good. Both guys really progressing well. You know, and it just takes time to get in. And you know, Jake just had a baby as well, so there's a lot going on with everybody. Both those guys are coming along really well.
So Rank takes down in, and
Too bad you can't have like a 30-man roster. I mean, it's like
this would be a good year to use 40 man.
You get a lot of guys that deserve to be here, right? I mean, they get 2 guys coming back.
A lot of things can happen, you know, over the course of the season. We know that we've been through it, and so yeah, certainly have a lot of guys down there that are willing and able to help out, which is really cool.
So Rang homer to open up the bottom of the first inning, and it takes a strike, 1-1. It's fun to see how the Brewers have come alive, right? Pat Murphy talked about finding their edge. They found that edge.
Yeah, especially after a really tough start to the season. You know what I mean? You can go back to that series in New York and what we went through there and where we are today. And again, nobody's comfortable with where we are at the moment. We have to win tonight. It's not about getting too far ahead of ourselves, but just seeing what we've overcome, you know, from the start of the season to now is a huge credit to all the guys in the clubhouse there.
Ortiz runs. It's up high for second base. It's low. It gets away from the shortstop. Here comes Rockridge for the run. Brewers baseball right there.
So on base E2 to score the run. And you guys get this 9-game winning streak going, and you've got some Cheerio on the injured list. You got Reese Hoskins on the injured list. You got Liz on the injured list. I mean, things are going to get even better. You would think. I mean, as far as rosters go.
just gave Venturio a hard time about it. Hey, we're doing okay without you. A little bit.
Sure. Didn't sit too well with Cherry. So he's like, hey, he said the same thing as Sal when we were in Atlanta. Like, hey, we're doing okay without you. And so, these guys are playing some match, and it's funny, but we need those guys, and those guys are certainly a huge part of it.
I know Jackson Cherry, but who knows what that'd be with him? Murph let him know.
See, that's the thing about Murph. I mean, he puts that stuff in his head. They're telling you, you got to get back here. I mean, we got guys who are doing pretty good. We'd like to have you back, but we're doing okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And Murph keeps everybody on their toes, as you know, and keeps it light, which is a lot of fun. It's running the 8th man to hit in this inning. 3-2 from Heaney. Called it away again. Something about these big innings for the Brewers, too. I mean, this is an offense that in the first 6 weeks of the season, man, is there a big inning in it? Now they have the most 4-run innings in Major League Baseball. 40th. Like that. And a foul tip held on to by Joey Clark. Well, you're a good luck charm, Matty. Way to go. 4-run inning for you at the bottom of the third. Continued success. You got it going. Take it easy. Bruce Everman for Matt Arnold. All come out of roses. 5-1 in the third.
Listen up, Wisconsin. There's always something exciting in the mix with scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery. And the newest games to make some noise, Packers Scratch Games. With over $7.8 million in instant cash prizes. Plus a bonus drawing for 4 Packers season tickets for 1 year. And 195 other Packers prizes. Available now at Wisconsin Lottery Retailers.
No, Mom. Look what I can do. Ta-da! Toasted roast beef and cheddar from Jimmy John's. Warm French bread, melted cheese. Speaking of toasted, hey, Grandma, looking crispy.
Toasted sandwiches at Jimmy John's.
Oh, that's good.
It's the summer sales event.
It's summer event time.
Best deals of the year.
My favorite season of the year. Why? Is it the flowers, penguins?
See, Bronco and Bronco Sport make every adventure more.
Because they come with boat modes. Boats will work any type of terrain. Like
mud.
Right now, lease a new Ford Bronco for only $499 a month and 0 down for 36 months. Plus, get a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan. Visit your Wisconsin Ford dealer.
Let's stay out in front.
Let's look cardiovascular disease square in the eye and never look away.
Let's be on top of it.
Committed to it and commanded it.
Through determination,
Research, innovation,
understanding our roots.
Facing our truths.
With confidence knowing the experts are here.
Let's not take our hearts for granted.
Because the world has so much left for us to do.
A gorgeous night for baseball. The Brewers scored 4. It's now a 5-1 lead, and they're riding a 9-game winning streak. And a lot is going right for this team right now, but you will not hear any of that from manager Pat Murphy. No surprise there. Regarding this series against the Pittsburgh Pirates, regardless of their standings, he said, he pointed out last year, we won the National League Central by 10 games, but the Pittsburgh Pirates played us as well as any team in the division. The Brewers barely squeaked by with a 7-6 season series advantage, and they've come in here with a 2-3 season series record here against the Pirates. We said, we know that the Pirates know that they can beat us, and that makes them a dangerous team no matter when we're playing them and no matter who's on the mound. So he did not want this team to overlook their opponent here today. And he, for your daily dose of Murph philosophy, guys, he used a mountain climbing analogy. He said, you're climbing, you're getting to the top. He said, but then there's some fear, there's some risk. The steps are the same, but the steps are getting narrower. So he said, you got to keep your head down. You got to watch out for problems. You don't want to step into anything bad. So he wants his team to keep their head down, guys, and just keep quiet.
One rung at a time. Thank you so much, Sophia, for that analogy on Price is Right climber game, right? You just throw that joke there.
What's he worried about stepping into it?
Nothing good. 1-2 on Ryan Reynolds. But it's the old adage, right? You just keep pushing that rock up the mountain.
That's the thing about this team. I mean, nobody wants to hear anything about the postseason. They have not been able to accomplish anything yet. It's been going really well, but no Jackson. We really jinxed the air thing tonight.
Maybe the next half inning, they put up 4 runs in the bottom of the fifth. We could say that karma came back on our side, and that Arnold brought the good vibes. See his best record since May 18th, 52-19.
Yeah, all right. I'll tell you, Matt Arnold's done a marvelous job with this organization. Just incredible. Coming up with players that you would have never really imagined that would have had this kind of success in Durbin and Collins. And, I mean, a lot of these guys, right? Guys in the bullpen, reclamation projects.
When he and his group, he talked about it. We just sit around almost like it's a fantasy baseball draft. Pizza and beer, grab some rosters within the organization, big league wide, minor league wide, and let's go talk some players. Who do you like? Who do you not like?
Yeah, get Andrew Vaughn down in the minor leagues for the Chicago White Sox. He comes over here and just sets it on fire. And Blake Perkins.
C.J. Jansen, acquisition from Tampa Bay. 3-2 on the ground, third. Durbin, nice pick. He throws out runs.
Let's say Durbin's been terrific over third base. Hey, another Hot Brewers player T-shirt giveaway is coming up. Being one of the first 10,000 ticketed fans to the gates on Tuesday, August 27th, to get a King Vaughn T-shirt. That's courtesy of Hughie and Abraham. This T-shirt rules. So to get this T-shirt rules, so get the tickets now at Brewers.com/giveaways. The King Vaughn T-shirt.
I think they should have gone with Unfaltered, like you suggested.
That'd be a good option. I think I had the only one, don't I?
You did.
Or you do. Or Vinny took it.
Vinny laid claim on it. Laid claim on it like it was a snack in the overhead compartment on the flight. See, there you go. Andrew Vaughn is king.
He is. He has been, hasn't he?
He's come up with some really big situations and delivered the goods. Only 2 on Gonzalez.
Starting to dial in that fastball in, isn't it? Starting to throw that pitch for strikes.
Critical for his success. They go off the breaking ball, 2-2. Talked a lot of offense with Matt Arnold. Talked bullpen coming up. 2-2 Gonzalez. Got the way.
Talking about how the bullpen is going to need some help out of the starting rotation. Well, this 9-game winning streak started to go fairly deep. I mean, bullpen averaging a little over 3 innings a game. That's not bad. It's got to continue.
It's been used a bit the last couple of days. Got a short start from Tobias Myers, and where D.L. Hall came in play big time yesterday. See what the starters are this year in terms of earned run average, opponent's batting average, OPS. That's a lot of Quinn Priester. We didn't ask about Brandon Woodruff, about how good he has been since season.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, pitching deep in the games.
To left, Collins. Gonzalez has squared up 2 and is 0 for 2.
Run the Adam ball, run the Pirates so far tonight. I think it's a pretty decent contact.
Travis, have to chat with Quintana for a moment. Too much of the plate. Switches out baseball for this David McCutcheon.
Yeah, talking about the bullpen, last 9 games, this 9-game winning streak bullpen has a 155 earned run average.
3-2 third scoreless from D.L. Hall and Kempis. Remember, he walked the first batter he faced, too. After that last out, the line drive by Nick Gonzalez saw Jose Quintana dart a glance into that Pirates dugout. And a lot of loud contact.
You said what? It certainly got the attention of Jose Quintana.
I'm sure he's heard it all. Been around a while. Big game pitcher, Jose Quintana. Unflappable.
Very rarely shows much emotion. And that's ball 4. So McCutchen will draw the walk. And now quick miss from Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Alexander Canario to a block to McCutchen and down low with changeup.
Whatever was in that dugout, Vogelback right there, might have been him.
Maybe. Vogelback had some pretty big at-bats as a Brewer.
Yeah.
He did. Walk-off grand slam against the Cardinals, crunch time at 21.
Good hitter.
So this one too. Part of the hitting group with Pittsburgh Pirates now. He's holding court. They're in batting practice on the Turtle Shell Day. When is he not holding court?
Right, yeah. He's a people person.
Good guy. Thrown away by Connor to stay alive. There's Fogey. Towards the middle, Terang will take the bag and in the air. 2-out walk. Quintana puts up the 0 and shotgun with Pirates in the 4th.
Outback Steakhouse has a 3-course meal called the Aussie. With soup or salad, your choice of select entrees and cheesecake for dessert. 3 courses starting at $14.99 at Outback for a limited time.
So we'll work on a financial game plan together.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be easy to understand,
That's right.
and it'll help me plan for retirement.
Totally.
Are you a Brewers fan too?
Big time.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. Those 9 months were also 273 days of planning. What about your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. And let's not forget those barbecues you plan in detail for your family and your more vegetarian by the day best friends. That surprise party for your parents' golden anniversary? You get the golden planning. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
Spectrum game reset. Big 4-run bottom of the 3rd inning for the Brewers. Bryce Terang solo homer to go along with it. 40th 4-run inning or more. Most in Major League Baseball. 4 ahead of the Tampa Bay Rays. Collins and Contreras, the 2 guys that have yet to join the on-base party. Everybody else has reached base safely for Brewers.
They had 5 hits in that last inning, 4 of them singles.
Collins, a foul. Collins joins the game. It's in second base with a double. Lead off extra base hit.
They'll put the ball in play, see what happens. They've struck out 3 times tonight. Yeah, this one clearly hitting right in front of home plate, fair territory. Doesn't have to hit in fair territory beyond the bag if that happens. And lead off double.
Here's Contreras. 0 for 2. Strike out. The line out to third. And takes the ball off the inside corner. Tonight's Potawatomi Casino Hotel advanced stat. Willie Contreras, last 12 ball games, had an average of about 356 homers and OPS over 1,200.
Yeah, just when you're concerned that Contreras wasn't going to hit homers again. He's been on a hot streak with a long ball.
6 in his last 10 games. And that stat a little deceiving too, because he had the 5-hit game against the Washington Nationals and then struggled towards the end of that road trip. Just 1 hit the rest of the trip, and he got hot again once he came home. High strike and late call. Just did flip the corner.
Didn't like it. Pitchers have to be a little more wary of what they're saying to umpires back there. Say something along the lines to make sure I get that pitch when I'm back here. I don't want to complain too much.
I like that one too.
Yeah.
Hands broke his back. Needs a new one. He liked that one. I had a couple of homers in it.
Yeah. Yeah, the gamer, that cutter. Before he makes contact. Down the trademark.
It's fun watching him shoot those hands through.
Doesn't look like any bad he's got now either.
Contreras down the left field line. At the distance. He did as bad as yesterday.
One-handed. Keeping it bad hitting for a long time.
Collins will only get third. He had to make sure it wasn't going to be caught. Ball is stopped by Bart. Almost went all the way through the backstop.
My goodness. This guy's seen it pretty well in his homestand. Cutter, slider, whatever you want to call it. Right down the middle of the plate. He doesn't try to do much with it. Just hits it hard. Out of the reach of Gonzalez. And that's why Collins knows he gets to third base. It's a heck of that bat right there.
Always all the way in contact point for Contreras. Yelich homered his last time up. And it takes inside.
Nine hits already for the Brewers.
Tight. Scott's wanted home run leaderboard as Yelich to the top of 22. He had homers to top his second. Deep in Washington, D.C. that night. 2-0 from Heaney. Looked at one right down the middle. It's 2-1.
There are 2 guys on that list on the injured list.
Broken back ground ball. Heaney looks around back, goes to second. Now they'll throw behind Collins. Safe. That's good base running there by Isaac Collins. Faded the throw and able to beat that throw third.
Yeah, he handled that pretty well. I mean, he got the comeback, but he looked him back. Then he threw to second base. Hopefully, he had a shot at first base with Yelich running, and Collins just barely able to get back to third. Good base running on Collins' part.
Runners on the corners for Vaughn. Base hit and a walk for Vaughn. Action in the Pirates bullpen. Heating up to 83 pitches. Going through this lineup for a third time. And we're only in the fourth. Where's the punt? Pushes it at the first base side. Raised to the back. He will tag out Vaughn, but a drive and a run in the process.
There you go. Big home run hitter, drops down a bunt, pushes it. You get that baseball by Haney. It's going to be a base hit with an RBI. It gets an RBI, but an out. Talk about a selfless play. A pretty job by Haney to get over there and tag Vaughn as he goes by. They didn't bunt it hard enough. Just a little bit harder to base hit.
He wasn't going to be able to beat him to the back, so he just went to the player. So Vaughn picks up the RBI. What do you think Murph's telling him right now? Whatever it is, it's pretty funny. You got Rockridge laughing. Brad Epstein's laughing. Vaughn's just saying, I got an RBI. I don't care.
Whatever it takes to drive him around.
Got a little grass on your face there. Thanks, Danny. No sacrifice for Vaughn. Just a 3-1 put out. They just pick up the RBI. Durbin, that's a foul ball. Got hit again. Took him on the shin back in the opening. Yep.
Just give an inch, does he? Things his feet and they don't move.
And that one clipped it. Second time. One of the league leaders in hit by pitches. Caleb Durbin. 17th time that he's been hit by a pitch this year.
87 pitches are ready for Heaney here in the fourth inning. Are they going to give him 3 weeks? And that might be it.
Ready to pop up an RBI single. Second time this year, this ballpark. Brewers got to Heaney. Hit by pitch leaders in the big leagues. There's Durbin leading the way in the National League with Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras always getting hit by pitches.
Popped up by Freeland on the infield. It's going to be Camaro takes care of it. Brewers are finished. Brewers get a run. Andrew Vaughn runs in yet another run for the Brewers. Push one up the first base side. It's another biggie.
I'm bored.
fun. Head to the Pizza Ranch at Arcade.
Okay, your home, auto, and business vehicle are all protected with Progressive.
Nice. It's a bit overwhelming around a business and a family. Ooh, sounds like someone could use a vacation.
A what?
A vacation.
Like taking a break from the stresses of life and work?
Oh, like when I'm logging everyone's hours so I get to sit for a while.
No.
Oh, like when I'm making a delivery in my van and a song comes on that I like.
No.
So like when I take my work van to the car wash and it's all quiet in that tunnel for like 5 minutes.
No, it's like when you go away and you take pictures and I don't know, I've never been on one either.
Get a new Lemon Percent rebate and everything of it are. Dutch Boys Forever Exterior Paint and Primer in 1 provides exceptional fade resistance to ensure beautiful lasting color. A gallon starts at $38.97 after rebate. Maximize your curb appeal with Dutch Boy Max Bond Plus Exterior Paint. It provides max adhesion, height, and performance while repelling rain in just 90 minutes after application. Pick up a gallon starting at $47.87 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
It's Miller time. For 50 years, Miller Lite has been there. And if you've had one, you've probably got a story to tell it. Legendary stories start with a light.
This is not a blue moon. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. A Valencia orange makes a blue moon a blue moon and everything a little brighter.
Hey, hit up MLBshop.com for the largest selection of jerseys, caps, hoodies, and accessories to keep you in the game all year long. Gear up, game on at MLBshop.com, the official online shop of your Milwaukee Brewers.
Joey Bart looks at strike one. Really running the ball game for the Pirates. Coming off of his bat, a solo homer the other way. Into the third inning. Brewers up a nickel in the fifth. And Bart goes to right again, this time in the ballpark for 3 Just 2 hits allowed. They came to the 2 hitters that are leading off in this fifth inning. Bart, the solo homer. Triolo followed with a single. Ended up at third base on a couple of errors. One by Collins in left, the other throwing here by Quintana, who was stranded there. Strike one for Quintana. Major E, tough night at the ballpark. 6 runs on 9 hits. 4 innings.
Tough night. 4-1.
Oh,
home. Irish dog. Bomb in the next get. Run a good outing for the time.
Quick inning in the fifth.
Just
so far.
They got the lead, by the way.
Bullpen's in really good shape because of the effort from Gale Hall yesterday. Mears pitched the ninth, got the win. Gale and Uribe unavailable. Ryder full up for the center. Lockridge has a beat on it. It's a 5-pitch fifth inning for Jose Quintana.
Look, I deleted Gary. He's back.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend designed to hydrate better than water. Made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. So you can use more sweat and find a place in Pittsburgh. Is it in here?
We're both dealing with a lot of guilt right now.
It's sweet. You see the brand new Hyundai Santa Fe? We only paid $3 on it.
Looks like we're out of time. Breathing exercises.
Inhale, exhale.
Enjoy the new car. Feels so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days, or up to $3,500 bonus cash on the Hyundai Santa Fe. Hurry in today.
I love my kids, but I also love not being broke. So this back to school season, I'm just gonna spend less on them. Amazon has low prices on everything kids need, like a water bottle they definitely won't lose, tablets, sports stuff for whatever sport this is, all the latest lit, Rizzy Riz clothes, and lunchboxes for a homemade meal that they'll barely touch. What? So spend less on your little freeloaders with Amazon.
Milwaukee Brewers baseball on FanDuel Sports Network is brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Northwind is waiting. And by Old National Bank. Get old. Oh, look at the Phil's Grill with fantasy camp next to it. Look at that. Is that not a great board right there? Is there a better board? No. Fantasy camp, Phil's Grill. You weren't around for that. I'm sure you've been looking at the YouTube video. I know you have multiple grills and you like to grill. So yeah. Chase Schubert is coming in for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Pretty good numbers, 33rd appearance this year. 369 his earned run average.
Just activated from the ether just before the game today.
That was a great pregame segment that we had back in the day. Bill's Grill. Yep, on my grill up on the deck. Little Muskego Lake.
Was it a cooking channel?
Yeah, on the grill. Clearly, yeah. Oh yeah, cooking. What else do you do on the grill?
I just wasn't sure if you were doing tutorials or what you were doing, that's all.
I wasn't building grills.
What is it? I don't know.
No, it's not my bag.
What is the specialty on the grill? Right now? Ever. What's the best thing you cook on the grill?
I like chicken. I'm a chicken guy.
Okay.
Yeah, you get a whole chicken, you cut it with scissors up the middle, you spread it out, put a rock on it, brick.
Yeah.
Because you got to cover the brick with a little bit of foil.
Yeah, you don't want to eat any of that
You
brick
don't want
dust.
the brick stuff.
You might. No way.
Well, you cook it, get rid of all the impurities.
Yes.
We had a good time with that. Good times.
Now when you split it open, you do bones down, like inside.
Yeah, bones down, let's turn it over.
Yeah.
Right.
Ortiz grounds on second base.
Although when I first did it on the one segment that I was cutting the carcass of the chicken, it kind of made a kind of nasty sound. People didn't like that too much. So we tried to cut that out, but it kind of ruined the whole thing.
Your editor, Maggie Gallegos, probably didn't want to do that.
You kind of spread it out, you crack it a little bit, and put it down. Yeah, good.
Nice.
Bill's Grill.
Ronaldo, too. Terrain takes a stride. You wouldn't do that. Coach Roman. Happy birthday, by the way, Coach. Renee Hoffman's dad celebrating his birthday today. Happy birthday, Coach Ron Lee.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I gotta say.
I bet he knows a thing or two around
Hey,
yeah, I'm sure.
I'm
still working on sausage. I can drink that stuff straight. No chips.
Yeah, it's still there.
Yes, it is. Well, I was gone for a long time.
Yeah.
Nobody touched it while I was gone on the road trip, thankfully.
Hey, Kenneth.
But I came back, and it was my dinner a couple of nights ago. The salsa. Chips.
You didn't leave it here, right? The booth?
I did not.
It would have been long gone.
Way gone.
Yeah.
Somebody would have taken it. It's too good. It's like gold. To call third strike.
Call third strike.
It is the first 3 of the 3 offense today. Bill's Grill, you flip them, we grill them.
You flip them, we grill them.
Wisconsin's radio station, 620 WTMJ.
Okay.
Breaking news from the Wisconsin State Capitol.
We're tracking a major storm system that will impact Waukesha and Milwaukee counties. It's going down into the zoo interchange on 94 westbound.
620 WCMJ, Wisconsin's radio station.
Hey, my treat today. I don't think I'll take that here. Of course you take this. You're stuck in the past. Unlike me. You look rad.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places nationwide.
Totally.
Might not see it coming. It's pre-diabetes, and it captures 1 in 3 adults. You may not even know you have it, but you can escape. Take the 1-minute pre-diabetes risk test to know where you stand. With early diagnosis, you can change the outcome and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Be your own hero on smartphones everywhere at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Birds and Pies back at American Family Field. The next time you're coming here to the ballpark, you could round up to the nearest dollar and support BCF with your purchase at any of the Brewers team stores at American Family Field. So your change can help change the lives of kids and families in need, helping support many great causes with the Brewers Community Foundation. Always an easy way to support BCF.
Thanks so much, Sophia. Jose Quintana out there for the 6th after a 5-pitch 5th inning. Tell you what, I learned a lot about grilling in that last commercial break.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of text messages as to what that process is actually called. Filleting is one of them.
Butterflying.
Filleting, and I'm not going to say what the other ones are, but I'm not sure if that's just it.
Yeah, 100% is.
Trying to get me in trouble.
I am not. We'll stick with butterflying.
Yeah. It's good technique. But you got to put the brick on it.
Yes. With the foil.
Right.
Use the foil.
Yeah, cover the brick. Of course.
1-2 to Figueroa. Slow roller. Quintana's got it. And gets it to Vaughn, who puts that foot on the pillow to get Figueroa.
What a strong outing by Jose Quintana. Eats him up inside. It's been a good pitch for him.
Well, not a great sign here as Quintana was going over to get that.
And bending over, maybe something with the leg.
He winced ever so slightly, but Epstein, the athletic trainer, Chris Hook, and Murphy following, making sure he's okay.
Going full speed, bending over. See that right leg kind of maybe hyperextended a little bit as he bent over. He got the out.
That's the landing foot for him, too, so it already absorbed a ton of
maybe pressure. Twist the ankle a bit there.
He's going to stay in the ball game. Tommy Famble for 2 couple flyouts to 7. Trying to get 6 out of Quintana. To center field again. Lockridge back at the wall. And makes the catch. Foot got hung up in the notch out there. Still able to bring it in and get another out on Tommy Pham.
I'll tell you, Jose Quintana used every inch of American Family Field. That one right up against the wall. Well done by Lockridge.
Tommy Pham.
A good jump on this ball. Let's check it out. This one side of this play broken by Fred and Medical Confidence Johnson. Well done by Lockridge. Able to get back there. Does the work early so he doesn't have to do the work late.
Yeah.
Fans hit the ball hard 3 times against Quintana with nothing to show for it. Reynolds takes low. Remember we saw Quintana earlier in the ballgame after getting a hard out to the outfield, and as Quintana barking at Tommy Pham, I got to assume it was Pham that was barking out at him from the dugout.
Yeah.
No love lost between Tommy Pham and the Brewers. He and Contreras going at it.
Last year played home plate.
Yeah.
And then Tommy Pham had a rather colorful post-game interview. This one hit down to the left field corner. Ryan Reynolds on an extra base hit. Just the third hit.
Ryan Reynolds will have an extra base hit.
Well, maybe looking inside this time. Up and in. Ryan Reynolds, this is a good hit. Pull the hands in, rip it down in the corner and left.
Grant Anderson starting to play catch.
Not too much good contact by the Pirates on that fastball into it. That was the first.
There has been a lot of loud contact by Pittsburgh, but they have found more gloves than not. Just 3 hits for the Pirates. Gonzalez hit the ball hard twice, too, once to center and once to left. It was his line drive to left that started some of the barking when the Pirates dug out to Quintana. Seven balls off the bats of Pirates hitters over 100 miles an hour. Decent amount of barrels. The home run wasn't even at 100 miles an hour off the bat. Gonzalez a squibber. Quintana. There's down. The ball is there. Touches the ball. On the play is Gonzalez.
Talking about not giving up on the play. Well done, Andrew Braun. Pirates are going to look at it. Gonzalez not moving off first base. He thinks he's safe.
They will not challenge the play. So that ends the inning, and more than likely the outing for Quintana. Right place, right time. Quintana, not a clean exchange. And then Vaughn right there. That's the out.
I think I like sports.
Yeah.
Anyway, the gecko was just spotted down the street.
I've always wanted to meet him. Ever since Gecko's 24/7 emergency roadside service got us out of a jam.
Sounds like you don't even just my dudes.
So do we know you?
Oh, I'm just a stranger.
Stranger. I think he's a guy called Bush.
Something to drink?
Well, guess what? See, be lovely. And a root beer with lots of ice.
You know, you gotta look like someone.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My cousin.
Yeah.
Oh, he does look like an arrow.
Tom and Kelly loved their house, except for all the things they didn't love about it. It needed less of this, and none of that. So they came to Landmark Credit Union. We showed them how their dream home was totally doable with a great rate on a home equity line of credit. Getting them set up was a breeze, kind of like the one blowing off their new document. Welcome to Home Sweeter Home. Landmark Credit Union. Banking made easy.
It's Miller time. For 50 years, Miller Lite has been there. And if you've had one, you probably got a story to tell. Legendary stories start with a light.
This is not a blue moon. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. A Valencia orange makes a blue moon, and everything a little brighter.
6-1 Brewers, the one on the 6th inning. Vaughn right place, right time, set. Ball is loose. I don't think Gonzalez ever got to the bag no matter what hits him.
Not sure why he goes by the bag without touching it. Maybe he was trying to get out of the way of Quintana. That was it. And Andrew Vaughn never giving up on the play. He's able to grab it and get the out.
He's on the back plus tag the knee. After Gonzalez kicked it back into play.
Yeah.
Just cue the Benny Hill music, and we were in good shape.
Keystone Cops.
Go back.
You know, you remember the Keystone Cops?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that video? Video images.
Video images, right? What a week it was for Isaac Collins. Takes down mid 2 balls in the strike.
Takes on away. 2 balls in the strike.
National League Player of the Week. 476, couple of homers, 8 driven in.
Yeah.
Ground ball first. It's on the ground in the right field.
Fair ball.
Collins. He's at second, not stopping on his way to third. The throw. It's by. And Collins is going to be fine, standing at third.
What a heck of a throw. Heck of a
Yeah.
play out there from right field. That would have been close had that ball been caught. The ball goes right through Figueroa. He might have had a chance to get it, but never did get a glove on it. Check this out. Check this throw. He catches it. I think he's out.
Great relay from Gonzalez. Outstanding play by Reynolds to get it to Gonzalez quickly, too.
Tried to snap the tag before he had the baseball. He put in a triple.
It is a triple for Collins. Infield is up for Contreras. So 2 extra base hits for Isaac Collins, a double and now a triple.
Double, now and triple.
And a base hit. 7-1 Brewers on that.
7-1 Brewers.
But that he showed me signs of going right field like he has the first 2 years with the Brewers. I mean, nobody hit the ball harder to right field than William Contreras the last couple of years. We haven't seen a lot of that, but a little bit more lately. This
Yeah.
is a rocket in the right. It's on top of it, and this is pulling in the right. How about that?
Collins getting waved up by Anthony Siegler there. Get that guy a glass of water.
Yeah.
Yelich takes a strike. Don't forget, every Brewers RBI this season. Northwestern Mutual Foundation funding 5 hours of childhood cancer research. Northwestern Mutual and the Milwaukee Brewers proud partner Care Childhood Cancer. 0-1 to Yelich.
0-1 to Yellen.
Single homer fielder's choice for Christian.
Single, 1-1. Fielder's choice for
He
Yellen.
has swung it well against the Pirates this year. He is 13 out of 29 with 4 homers. Swing and miss.
Wing it, man.
He's done a number on just about every team in his career in the National Central.
Yeah.
A lot of familiarity.
What a good one ahead.
Probably was.
Cincinnati, St. Louis, Pittsburgh, Cubs. Yeah.
The Brewers in a stretch right now where they've got a ton of divisional games too. So 3 with the Pirates, go to Cincinnati over the weekend, and then 5 with the Cubs. Starting a week from tonight. Yelich bangs a foul. See after the end of this week where the Brewers are in terms of the division. Come into the game today, 6 games clear of the Cubs. Cubs are off tonight.
Cubs are off tonight.
3 against the Cardinals over the weekend. Cubs are in Toronto starting tomorrow.
Cubs are in Toronto. Starting tomorrow.
Toronto, the second best record in Major League Baseball behind the Brewers.
Well, yeah, that too.
Central standings.
Yeah, that too.
Good take.
Good day.
The season started in New York. The general manager was to be looking to go 30 games over 500 tonight.
Remember when they were minus 42 in the run differential after 4 games?
Yeah.
On the ground, it's a fair touch of the back. Contreras is in a rundown. Still in a rundown, finally tagged out.
Yeah.
Double play by Yelich. Brings up Vaughn with nobody on base.
Well, move on.
Minutes, big cut, 2. Found out 11 hits today against the Pirates. We have ball schemes tomorrow.
All schemes tomorrow.
Pitching matchup. He and Freddie.
That foul.
In the back, foul, close foul.
Schemes. Talking with Mitch Keller, who's got the game. The finale on Wednesday is Tuesday's probables. Peralta and Steve. Peralta's been unbelievable here at home.
Yeah. Steve, 194 ERA losing record.
Gets no run support. Brewers beat him earlier this season. They've had 2 pretty good appearances against Skeens this year. Had him on the ropes in Pittsburgh.
When that inning for Steve Peter.
Gave up 4 runs, and that was it. Jacob Wizarowski was brilliant that day. The Miz had his t-shirt giveaway last night. Added a second t-shirt giveaway in September, by the way.
Up and in. Whoa. Almost buzzed the towel.
Oh, yeah. Can't get enough of the Miz. Speaking of Miz, Vaughn is gone on strikes. Brewers get a run.
Gone on strikes.
RBI single by Ryan Contreras. 7-1 heading into the 7th inning.
7-1. Heading into the 7th.
Your mental health is better. But having uncontrollable body movements called TD, tardive dyskinesia, can feel embarrassing.
I asked my doctor about treating my TD with
Ingressa. Number 1 prescribed Ingressa is clinically proven to treat TD, quickly reducing TD movements by greater than 5 times at 2 weeks. 98% of people were still satisfied with Ingressa after 2 years, and you can keep taking most mental health meds.
Hey, if you're watching the Pete McDevitt show, come on in.
Patients with Huntington's disease. Call your doctor if you become depressed, have sudden behavior, mood changes, or suicidal thoughts. Don't take Ingressa if allergic. Serious side effects may include allergic reactions like sudden, potentially fatal swelling in eyes, sleepiness, the most common side effect, and heart rhythm problems. Know how Ingressa affects you before operating a car or dangerous machinery. Report fever, stiff muscles, or problems thinking, as these might be life-threatening. Shaking, stiffness, drooling, and trouble with moving or balance may occur.
taking control starts with asking your doctor about Ingressa.
Ingressa.
of bacon. Applewood smoked ham. Ham and Swiss melts. 2 for $7. Arby's. We
have the meat.
There those Biz t-shirts we were just talking about. Brewers up by 6. Second date, September the 16th. How about the day for Jose Quintana's 6 innings of quality baseball? Check out that StatCast counter by Google's Cloud. The outs tonight by Quintana. Looking at fastball, the inner part of the plate to the right-handed Mesquite.
Yeah, after that first inning, he was really effective inside. I think the Pirates made some pretty good contact on Quintana tonight because they were keeping him in the ballpark for the most part. Only 1 home run, that was Bart. The only run he allowed. Another outstanding appearance and effort for Jose Quintana. Looking to win his 10th game.
Grant Anderson, our Gruber Law Office, is one call. That's all called with that. To ground ball to second base.
Ground ball to second base.
One out for Grant Anderson.
1 out for Grant Anderson.
Another good find by Matt Arnold and the baseball operations folks getting Grant Anderson. 52nd appearances. His earned run average really good, 3.23. Pitched on Tuesday at Atlanta. It's been almost a week for him, scoreless day.
Quick chat by Chris Hook because of a pitch hitter, Jack Sawinski.
Jack Sawinski.
Canario.
Got some thump on the bench. You got a little Cruz on the bench. He did not start left-handed hitter. Sawinski's got some pop. I think Grant Anderson ranks 9th among National League relievers in strikeouts. That was a surprise, isn't it? 61 punch-outs for him. It's been a good year.
Comes in behind yet another quality start from Jose Quintana. Second time, or I should say back-to-back quality starts for him. First time this year that he's done that.
Yeah.
6 innings of 3 earned runs or less.
7-1 Brewers. 7th inning. Ball outside.
2023.
Yeah.
Smith
2-1.
Season down in minor league before his call up. That was on July 8th.
He's hitting 126 in the big leagues this year, 11 for 87. 4 of those 11 hits are down for extra bases. He's got good pop. Originally a Padres draft selection. And he draws a walk. One out free pass gets Joey Bart to the plate. Homer to fly out to right for Bart.
Home. And that's about all. Yeah. So RBI shown and scoring for him that he's done. He's the only one.
Struggles this year. 2 homers, 19 runs batted in.
On front of home plate. Contreras, a fair ball goes to
Second.
There's one on the first. Yes!
Out.
Lightning quick on the turn from Terrain, second base. 2-6-3 on the plate.
2-6-3 double play.
All the baseball did was change directions for Terrain. Look at that. Beauty.
Everyone who appreciates a hand-directed meal. Are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin? Whatever is cooked fresh, just the way you like.
The way you love. Definitely love. And I think creamy frozen custard, we make it for you all throughout the day. All day.
All day, every day. Putting the extra work in that kind of orders takes a little longer.
That's how we've always lived it at Culver's. Because making your know what's here
When you've been injured, trust our team to get you the results you deserve. Call Ruger Lost today. Proud on your Milwaukee Brewers. One call, that's all.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that the big homie needs help too. You can't just rebound from everything. I know you've been grinding. Let's go. But how long will you fight so?
Yeah.
I wonder if you know that we can get help. I wonder why we waited so long. I'm not wondering anymore. Love, your mind. Let's see how far we can go.
Seven to 1 Brewers. Bottom of the seventh inning. Rock, how hard is this play for a catcher and second baseman?
Yeah, this is 97th game for William Contreras because he looked tired to you. 87 miles an hour down to second base on the throw. They had the catcher running, got a late break out of the box. But how about this double play? You just don't see this very often. Look at these two throws. Quickly terrain.
Bottom of 8.
Baseball. That's just excellent defense.
Just a clinic. Brewers as Sawinski takes over in center field for Camario. Caleb Durbin leads it off against Schubert.
Wait a minute.
Fly ball to the right.
Fly ball to right.
One away for the Brewers.
One away for the Brewers.
Well, let's check out tonight's time of the game winner. It's the Valhalla View Pub and Grill in Washburn, Wisconsin. They call the Brewers.
Here we go.
They get 40 tickets to a Friday night game in the Miller Lite Beer Pen. It's all for courtesy of the Tavern Lake, Wisconsin, and Miller Lite. Celebrate that double play with the Miller Lite.
Yep.
Maybe in about 45 minutes.
Bottom of 7.
Really we'll have to wait as Schubert and Bart not quite on the same page, or at least that pitch tower was winding down there. Bart wanted to save from a 1-ball, no strike count.
Strike right there.
We talked with Ben Arnold a little bit ago about some of the guys that are on the bend. Jacob Wizarowski to have him on the up-and-coming road trip when he's eligible. Freeland pops it up behind.
Freeland pops it up.
Sheds the mask. He's on the road. Sophia's got more. Jackson Churio.
Yeah, Churio's went out with that right hamstring strain going back to August 1st, the last home game before the trade deadline. He had the PRP injection done on the hamstring. He said that he was pretty sore for a couple of days, and he was shut down from any activity, but he's been able to ramp things up. And he told me the other day that he's been running at about 60 to 65% intensity. He's feeling pretty good. He's ramping up volume, ramping up intensity. He's also started swinging the bat. So he's trending in the right direction, but as you heard from both Pat Murphy and Matt Arnold, they're going to continue to be conservative with him. Looking probably more like the end of August, the end of this long stretch before Churio fits in, but obviously they want to get him back in there. Just want to make sure that the hamstring injury is truly behind him so it doesn't linger.
Thank you, Sophia.
No reason to rush him back, right?
Yeah.
You're going pretty well.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
By Sal Freeland came up there.
Strike three for Sal Freeland.
Celebrate that one. Rather than Lindbergh.
You kind of forgot about the hamstring.
Uh-oh. Sleeping baby already. Right on Dad's shoulder.
Good to go.
Those hamstrings can be tricky, right? I mean, hamstrings,
I kid.
injuries, those types of things. I mean, if you don't nip them in the bud, they can last a while.
Especially when you've never experienced an injury before. Like Churio has never felt anything like that. So you You don't know what that's going to be like when you try and kick it back into gear for the first time.
Oh.
Is that a guy that, once he gets back on the field, he's going to be able to take it easy? Like we'll tell him not to run down to first base or don't take a big break in the outfield. I mean, he's got one leg, right? Most of these guys do. That's why you got to be careful with him.
So South Greeley, too, when he went on the injured list before the All-Star break, had that hamstring tweak. The Brewers decided to take it easy with him. I mean, Sal is 0 or 150, and it's usually 150.
Yeah.
Good. The 150 is usually wide open. 0, you're doing nothing. You got 2 speeds.
4-run third inning for the Brewers. Lockridge had an RBI single as a part of it.
4-1 fourth inning, folks.
Snapped a 1-1 tie.
Snapped a 1-1 tie.
Foul in the right field line.
Foul. Out of play. Souvenir ball. Anybody want a souvenir? Ooh, look out in that dugout.
Certainly glad they added those railings in front of the dugouts. How long did they not have anything in front of those dugouts?
Yeah, a long time, and that would have guys scattered if they could. And the nets in front of the stands.
Next time Barrow manages to just jump in front.
Can't hurt him.
No chance.
God.
And strike 3 on Lockridge. Brewers go in order.
Brewers go in order. 1, 2, 3. Lockwood got it right there looking. Can't keep it.
From the zesty chicken ranch to the indulgent cheesy down. I call them ranch. They're just $3.
Anybody want to see a guy standing there with the bat on his shoulder?
You're cool.
Someplace inexpensive. Burgers, tacos, pizza.
Boom! I just earned a $650 bonus by
Sit down
signing up
and
for an
vote
Old
and
National
get
Bank
good
checking
ball.
account.
King crab, foie gras, caviar.
They had a 7-1 lead going into the top of the 8th. They got a 7-1 lead going into the top of the 8th. Anybody want to take a bet that
Just another reason to get old.
Thought they were out of
they lose the game now?
Their new game day fit. Oh snap! DirecTV got hot.
That's right. DirecTV is flexible with all those pro and college games at your fingertips. This ain't your dad's cable, son. It's good too.
Thank you. I got this. Catching your favorite teams is easy. Whether it's on live TV or streaming your games at front and center.
That's it. DirecTV ain't playing.
They're playing football.
Well, yeah, obviously they're playing football, but they knew what I was talking about.
The ultimate pro and college football experience.
Another thing I'm nuts. More damn commercials than less games. 5% game, 30% ass.
On a warm day, you want 2 things. A refreshing drink made with real fruit juice like Simply Spiked
And
and a way to get cool.
Cool. I was gonna say something else, but it ain't PG-13 appropriate.
Toyota game summary of the quality start from Jose Quintana to
Brewers 40th, 4-1 inning.
Third inning. And single tallies
In the third.
7-1 lead. Ray Anderson.
7-1 lead. Let's go, Brewers! Strike right there.
He's got one of the 3 hits for the Pirates offense.
Back-to-back hits in the third inning. Homer single.
Almost single.
A whole lot since.
Home run made it a 1-1 ball game. Triola was standing at third with only 1 out. Quintana got out of it.
Yep.
location there. One of my favorite things to watch William Contreras do is catching is when he doesn't like the location of the previous pitch, he'll catch it and fire it back to the pitcher.
Yeah, the ball grooves on the finger for the pitcher.
He went around with a strike three. Anderson gets a strikeout. It's almost
Anderson
like saying,
gets
hey,
a strikeout.
Let's go. We get a 6-run lead, but let's not let down here. Montreal just couldn't hold up on the slide off the plate.
Not enough bat.
The thing about catching, you have to know your pitcher. You got to know who's out there. You got to know what makes them tick. And what you get them going.
And Falafa takes a strike. So it makes the acquisition of Danny Jansen so interesting, too. It's hard as a catcher to pick up an entire pitching staff in the middle of the season.
Yeah, calling the game is just part of it, right? Understanding the mentality of the guy out there. And what makes him tick, what gets him going, what to say, what not to say. It's all part of what Contreras is so good at.
And Falafa pops it up, foul territory. There is Contreras here in the dugout. Oh, and makes the catch. And he gets helped out by his coaching staff. Nice play by Contreras.
Nice play by Contreras.
I mean, what else could this guy do? I mean, started the double play last inning. He goes up against the dugout in the railing. In the corner of the railing, probably sticks and leg and ribs. He's able to stay on top of the fence, on top of the stairs, and it makes the catch easily.
Kept check, and then Matt Erickson, Mr. Corridor, Pat Murphy right there to make sure he doesn't go tumbling into that dugout.
Oh, that would have been so hard.
Just made the play at Dodger Stadium, where he had to pick it up late, sliding up against the fence. Not easy plays. So it popped up. Shallow center for Terang. 3 up and 3 down inning for Grant Anderson.
3 up and 3 down for Anderson. Middle of the 8th. Well, folks.
With hundreds of sales every week, eat well for less at Whole Foods Market.
7-1 Brewers. Been live for 2 hours already. I've gone longer. Done a 5-hour football game already in my life. Let me see it. I've done a 3-hour baseball game before. I've done a 4-hour All-Star game. 4.5-hour World Series games. Yeah, but if you're brand new here, welcome. This is the Shady Night Homes YouTube channel. That's the name of the channel. My legal name is Patrick. I don't want to scare anybody off. But I don't want to tell you where I live. Because the only legal reason that is so nobody comes up to me and recognizes me out in the community. I got enough for it. Going now. Gruber law offices, 1 call, that's all.
That's me. Every Brewer on base. Quality starts. It's easy work for the Brewers, man.
Yeah, it's another ho-hum game for the Milwaukee Brewers right now. 11 hits. They're 4 for 8 with runners in scoring position. Jose Quintana.
What can't they do?
Yeah, I mean, this is this getting old? No, it's not.
Just another day for the best team in baseball. Coming up on Brewers Live, presented by Frederick Medical College of Wisconsin, trying to get 30 games over 500. Another crooked inning day, the most in baseball later for Pat Murphy as well. Jeff and Rock, this is fun, guys.
Yeah, what's not to love? You're just checking boxes every single night, right? They can't take it for granted. I mean, there's a lot of games like it.
More than just checking boxes. Check here, check there. On the way to a postseason game, I think. Line to right. Out number 1. 1 pitch out. Joel T. Had to bring up Bryce. 2 Larry.
Is that as soon as that 27th out is recorded, they're going to forget about today. They're on tomorrow.
Well, Pat Murphy puts the lineup out for tomorrow right after the game, right? Very soon after the game or early in the morning. Allows these guys to get ready, who's playing, who's not. And get down in.
So Shelby Miller getting loose of a Brewers bullpen.
For save.
After Grant Anderson threw up zeros in the 7th and 8th.
Yeah, that's a big deal. I mean, when the manager does that, puts the lineup out early in the morning, puts it on the app, all the players have it. You know when you're playing, if you're not an everyday player, that's always an important thing. You get yourself ready.
A lot of guys show up at the ballpark. And this was 10 years ago where you wouldn't know if you were playing until you showed up and you saw that lineup card posted.
That was close. You see if you're in there, you're not. That'll dictate what you do all day. You know, get your extra work in. But the one thing about that is, I mean, it gets guys understanding that be ready to play today. And Murph requires that as well. Because you never know when you're going to get in.
2-2 to right. Swing, miss.
Wham, man.
2 in the 8th.
2 in the 8th.
That pretty good curveball from Nichols.
Good curveball from Nichols. Wow. I got to bring you guys back screen.
Isaac Collins, a double and a triple in his last 2 at-bats. Collins back at 100 for Nichols. Brewers 3 outs away from their 10th straight win. Popped it up, third base side. Falefa's got room. That puts it away. Brewers go in order to see if they can get those last couple of outs. Shelby Miller's coming in.
Shelby Miller's coming on into town. Well, I think the Bulls are going to win this. Peace.
She always makes the perfect
Peace, everybody.
American customized cash rewards Visa card.